Paranormal Buzz Radio is proud to present Girls vs. Ghost Media's Spooky Talk with Madison Smith from Madison Paranormal. You can find Spooky Talk every other Sunday, 6 Eastern, 5 Central, right here, live on Paranormal Buzz Radio. Be sure to join in the live interactive chat by going to Spreaker.com or downloading the Spreaker app for all devices.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of Paranormal Buzz Radio or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is strictly prohibited. For information on everything Paranormal Buzz Radio has to offer, visit our website, paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Listener discretion is advised.
Here's your host, Madison Smith.
Hello, everyone. I'm Madison Smith. I'd like to welcome you all to Spooky Talk with Maddie. This week marks my 1-year anniversary. So tonight's guest is a very special person who gave me my first shot to having my own podcast, She allowed me to become one of the confidence in myself and start my own show and run it with everyone. So, yeah. Tonight's guest is Sharla,
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Sharla.
Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh. Jinx, double Jinx, you owe me a root beer soda.
Double.
Without ice, please.
Light on the ice.
Yeah, light on the ice from McDonald's with a large fry.
Fry.
Karen.
Why? Because fry.
Extra size? Oh, I thought you said extra fries.
Well, that's okay, too.
Yeah, true. Hi, Mama Deb. I see you in the comments.
Hi, Mom Deb.
Hello. Okay. Shall we start?
We should start, yes. Happy 1 year, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you for starting me off,
I'm so proud of you.
I know.
You're amazing.
I know, right? Motherly moments. You sound like you're just gonna cry.
I feel like there should be,
oh God, I'm so proud.
I feel like there should be a song to go along with that.
True. Okay, so shall we start the questions?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So, I guess my biggest question for you is, what did you see in me? And, why did you reach out to an 11-year-old, can't mathematics or English,
That's okay.
That's me. I can only count up to -0.
I was told there would be no math.
Yeah, I can't do math to save my life. Okay. But, what was going through your mind when you're like, ooh, 11-year-old, let's just have her on my show?
Because Beth and I were looking for other female hosts in the paranormal at the time. And we wanted, we felt like we had so much support from a lot of people in the beginning when we started our podcast that, it was kind of our duty to pay it forward and help others get on their podcast. So I can't remember how it all came together, but I do remember thinking to myself, you know what? Maddie has this dynamic personality. She's a very special person. And I think that this could really be fun for her and for us. And so I know we talked, we had some discussions. We talked with you. We talked with your dad. and I don't know, it just all came together. What I saw in you was a unique ability to do things at a young age that a lot of other kids don't have, or a lot of kids may have that, but they may not have the confidence to follow through with it. So I was just excited to be a part of it with you and to see how much you'd grow from that. And, it was just nice kind of sitting back and watching it happen. I mean, you took the ball and you ran with it.
Yeah, you're right. But I can't really run because I'm a catcher.
Well,
like all the gear.
You took the ball and you pivoted with it. How about that? Do you pivot when you're a catcher? You pivot, right?
Yes and no.
Okay. So see, my ball language is basketball. So I don't speak softball as much. So
it's just like baseball, except it's better.
I don't really speak the baseball, Maddie. I speak the basketball.
Oof.
You're trying to get the ball. I'm trying to put it through a hoop.
Okay.
So you don't really run with the You don't really run with the basketball either, because then that would be, traveling. So
yeah.
So what do you run with when you catch a ball? Football. There you go.
Yeah,
if you were a football player, then the analogy would apply.
True.
I think we beat that one up.
Yeah, but I kind of do run with the ball in a way, because when people are at third and they start coming forward, I like to run them back just to scare them.
Okay, there you go.
They're like, holy crap, this huge woman is coming near me. Oh no.
And she's got a glove and a ball and
gear. I be so spoopy that they run back.
Yeah, that's good.
I be spoopy. The spoopy catcher. Dun dun. Okay. Dun. All right. And just a reminder to anybody who is in the comments, just ask any questions, and if I don't see it, spam it. I'll see it then. All right. Yeah. So we already have one question from Darren. How's the Ghosts of War series coming along?
Ooh, great question, Darren. We're going to be making a little bit of an announcement later on this evening. It's not really an announcement so much as it is I guess it is an announcement, but it's not going to be like dun, 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 formal, here's an announcement kind of thing. But we've made some modifications, and the new website is going to be going live a little bit later tonight. So I will definitely post in the Ghosts of War series Facebook page. So stay tuned.
All right. And then another thing is, who do you have helping and working on it really?
A lot of people. A lot.
A lot.
We've got a lot of people working on it. I think the most exciting part too is some of the guests that are going to be coming to investigate with us at some of the locations. So we've got 3 locations locked down right now, and 1 film date scheduled for May. So it's happening. And I don't want to give too much away, but there's some very special people that are going to be joining me in Mississippi. And look for announcements on that too.
All right. So another question from Darren. Are you going on the cruise with the Twisted group?
No, I am not. I was actually signed up for the cruise. I paid my deposit and everything. And then I started a new job. And because of my new job, I'm going to be out in San Diego at our international convention. So I had to go with work because employment is important.
All right. And if anybody go ahead.
I'd rather be on the cruise, but I'm going to be working.
Oh no. Work. Maybe if we're quiet, work won't hear us. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's continue the freaking
Interesting last question.
All right. Well, what's gonna ask? Well, I just had a big old brain fart.
A big old brave what?
Brain fart.
Oh. I thought you said brave fart. I was like, as opposed to a brave one?
You're so weird. Okay. Oh, it just came back to me. Just came back.
Okay.
All right. So for the people who don't know about the Ghost of War series, can you tell more about that in depth,
Yeah, so I had an experience in Gettysburg a few years ago and ended up having this weird feeling kind of stay with me ever since. And so I pulled over on this side of the road and this field, not really one of the touristy areas, but it was kind of off the beaten path, really. And later, I'll fast forward, and about 6 to 8 months later, when I was researching my family history, and found out that we had two members of or two of my ancestors were there. They were brothers. And just as soon as this past fall, I found out that the place that I stopped in Gettysburg, of all the places you can stop in Gettysburg, the place that I stopped was the area where they were separated during the war. And one was captured and switched sides. And then they were brother against brother for the remaining 2 years of the war. And, I during this past year and a half, 2 years, it's just been heavy on my heart and heavy on my mind. And I wanted to tell their story. Once you start going 3 or 4 generations back in your family, there's a ton of people. So it's not just, 1 or 2 ancestors that you might have that were involved in the Civil War on whatever side. In some instances, you find that they were involved on both sides. I had Northern soldiers, Southern soldiers, side switchers, deserters, everything. So I wanted to tell their story. And that's where the idea for Ghosts of War series came from, is to tell the stories of their path and follow in their footsteps.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
It's way deep.
Did not expect that. Oh, how the tables have turned. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So can you tell me some of your other experiences at the Gettysburg battlefield, if that's all right?
Yeah.
Yay.
So this is my favorite one. So, okay. Well, not my favorite, but it's pretty close to the top.
Yeah.
That and our friend Leo and I were standing outside of the Farnsworth Inn, and we were just talking, and it wasn't during the investigation. It was like the next day, and we were just talking, and all of a sudden, this man comes walking up the street. And in Gettysburg is interesting because there's always a lot of period actors there, dressed in old clothing,
old uniforms.
Yeah, from the time period. So, it's very common to see that. So this man comes walking down the street, but he wasn't even acknowledging anybody around him. And he just had this weird gait about him, like he wasn't, I wouldn't say he's strolling, but he wasn't walking like most normal people walk. And we just kind of stopped. It was funny because nobody really acknowledged it, but our conversation just stopped, and we all looked up at this man, and he didn't even look at us when he walked by.
Wow. That's cold.
Like didn't even acknowledge us or anything. And it was almost like I wouldn't say he was floating, but his stride was just weird. And he took a left around the corner of the Farnsworth, and I looked at Beth, and Beth looked at me, and I'm like, was he real? Did you just see
Who
that?
even knows?
And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, hold on. So I literally took off running down the block and turned to the left, and he was gone. And I turned around and looked at him. I said, he's gone. Like there's nobody here. And there really wasn't anywhere for him to go around there. So I don't know. It was really weird. And so to this day, we still question whether he was like a living, breathing human being from our time. I don't know. The jury's out.
Heck no. Just no.
So that's another one.
Ooh. Is there any other ones that are really interesting to you?
We were out on this battlefield. Well, you can't go on the battlefield at night. It's closed. But there's this trail that runs closely along the side of the battlefield, and it was a Ghost Hunts USA event. So we're all out there, and Chad Lindbergh was the celebrity guest there, and he was doing this amazing impersonation of a soldier, and he was, yelling, shouting out these commands as if he were some sort of high-ranking officer, and it was really bizarre because after that, it's like the woods just came alive and everything just felt electric. And then all of a sudden, we heard the thundering of hooves. Now, it was plastic.
Nope.
Yeah. And it definitely wasn't cows, because I grew up with cows, and I know what it sounds like when they... Sure. Cows don't even really gallop. They kind of lumber. So it wasn't the sound of cows. And it definitely wasn't the sound of a herd of deer, because deer don't thunder. Deer kind of patter.
Yeah.
It was definitely the sound of thundering hooves, and there were no horses around. There's no horse farm around. It was just really interesting, and we it was one of those things that was really cool, because it was not just one or two people that heard it, but everybody heard it and everybody reacted to it. So that was pretty cool too. Gettysburg is in place. Have you been?
No, I've never been there, but I really want to. I've read books about it and seen paranormal investigations on YouTube and TV, so I really want to go there.
Yes.
That's also one of my dream places. Because, for some reason, I really like the battlefields and the battleships. They're just so interesting to me for some reason. Don't know why, they just are.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. They're just really interesting.
Yeah.
Just to know the history about and the people who were there,
Yeah.
All right. Wow, I like your comment. Gettysburg is an amazing place. Have you guys been there?
Is that what I sound like?
No, here.
Gettysburg is an amazing place. Have you guys been? I don't talk like that.
Well, I feel like I could talk like that.
You sound like my daughter.
Oh my god, you sound like my daughter. Let's go get to Starbucks.
So bad, It's so bad.
Let's go get to Starbucks. Let's go get a Frappa Joppa Judah. Or something, I don't know. Ooh. All right. So another question that I have, I know that I'm asking a lot of questions about the Gettysburg and around that area, but I'm not exactly sure on what the place is called. But when soldiers, they went off to war and no one would take care of the kids, they had to go to these facilities.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called I know that it started with an A or something. I don't know.
Was it an orphanage?
Yeah, basically. And what happened is when the kids would steal food because they were starving, the person taking care of them was a really bad person.
Mm-hmm.
And she would put them in this really dark room and just leave them there.
Oh my gosh.
Have you heard of that or anything?
No.
No?
No.
Have you been to the museum down there?
No.
Oh.
Where was that?
I have no idea. I just know that it's around that area.
Oh my gosh.
And people... Go ahead.
It seems like somebody was talking about that, but I don't remember what the name of the place was.
Here. I'll try to get it. I don't know. Gettysburg. Orphanage. Okay, I tried. Okay, let's see this. Searching the internet.
Ah. What did we do before we could search?
Who even knows? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it was Soldiers National Museum. That's where it's in, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this pit in the middle.
Oh my God.
That people, it was kind of like a well, but there was no water. And they put a mannequin down there that's a kid. And then people throw coins down there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Just look up Gettysburg Orphanage if any of y'all are curious,
I'm looking. I just looked it up now.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a good place, obviously.
Mm-mm.
But once you look at it, it's just cool, Not trying to say that the woman was cool for doing any of this, but just looking at the history.
Wow.
It's just.
I wonder if there were other places like this around. I guess there probably were, all over the place.
Probably. Then there's this other one. It was this brick building, and don't take me on this word, but or on this history. Don't take me seriously. But I think I know the history. There was a basement. Somebody got no. Oh yeah. So pretty much what happened is this lady. She was in the middle of the war. And as you know, people with houses, in the middle of the battlefield, those were hospitals, basically. What the woman did is her house was one of those, and she got shot because the bullet went through the door. And I think her dad or something, I just know that I was a guy, he took her downstairs and just laid her on this bed and just left her.
Was that the Jenny Wade house?
I think that's what it's called. Is it? Have you been there?
Well, I've have not been through there. The Jenny Wade house is right downtown in the middle of Gettysburg, and it's not far from the Farnsworth. It's basically across the street and up a little bit from it. And actually, I think during that skirmish, the Civil War soldiers were in the top of the Farnsworth house, and they were, I think, shooting out towards the Jenny Wade house. And because the Farnsworth has actual bullet holes in the exterior brick wall.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Hold on, I'm trying to look up some images. But the Wi-Fi... Oh, yep, that's the place.
Yeah.
Yep, Jenny Wade house, that's the place. But like I said, don't take me on it. I think that's what happened, but I'm not sure. If any of you guys want to correct me in the comments and prove me wrong, go right ahead.
Okay. I dare you.
Dare. Probably everybody in the comments, challenge accepted.
Don't you challenge my Maddie.
It's fine, challenge me. I play softball, my dude.
That's right.
I can tackle people with my fire truck powers.
You can take the ball and run with it.
Yes. No. So, not trying to change the subject, but in softball, this little, so this girl, she was smaller than me. She tried to come home, and I tagged her, and she went, she just hit the ground.
Oh my God.
And she was
over.
I think I actually broke her.
You flattened the poor kid?
Probably. She was a...
Hey guys, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think we might have lost Maddie, so give us a second. Guys, if you can hear us in the chat, can you let us know? it takes 20 seconds, and then they'll tell us if they can hear us. But, yep, they can hear us. So let me try to get Madison back on here. She got too excited. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Oh, she can't hear us. She's
can
still
you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh my God, yes.
All right. I'm disappearing
this show must
again.
go on.
It
Don't know
is.
what the heck just happened.
No, it happens. I'm going to disappear. Go on.
Okay. Have a great night. Say
You
hi
too.
to Mama Deb.
Thank you. Mama Deb says hello.
I don't know what the heck happened, but okay.
I'll see you in the half hour.
That's what happens when you start talking about Gettysburg and Jenny Wade.
Yep, exactly.
They were just like, nope, stop the conversation. Nope. Mm-mm. They were just like, no, stop right now.
Enough.
Jenny Wade. Yep, exactly.
They were just like, nope, stop the conversation. Nope. Mm-mm. They were just like, no, stop right now. Enough.
Yep, exactly. They were just like, nope, stop the conversation. Oh, because I had it on. It's echoing.
Frappajapajoozas from Starbucks. I swear if you do, I'll call the magic unicorn horses thing.
I'm coming after you. Stay away from my pot of gold.
Or else I'm gonna call my cows. Pulls out like this magical whistle. And all these cows just start coming.
My daughter and I used to play, when we go visit the cows at my parents', we would play like classical music for them. And it's really funny how they react to that.
Oh, what's this? I haven't heard this one yet.
But they appear slightly confused, but they kind of like it, you know. So they kind of want to stay and hang around to find out where it's going. But they kind of look at each other like, I don't know, this isn't right. This is weird. Should we enjoy this?
They're just like, excuse me, what is going on?
Exactly.
Like, seriously.
We're cows, and we don't get music on.
The Wi-Fi in my house right now. Oh, there you go. Now I can see the comments. I got smart.
Darren Bus says, all good.
Okay.
Shay says, all set now.
Okay.
Matt said, that's so spooky.
So spooky. Oh my gosh.
Mama Deb says, okay. And Melissa Grubb says, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh, you can hear me? Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go through the questions in the comments. Okay. What are you looking for more of in the paranormal field?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I'd like to explore more history within the paranormal. You know?
Same.
And researching all the stuff for Ghosts of War series, you know, there's so many stories out there. I'd love to be able to tell the story at the same time I'm investigating, you know? Mm-hmm. Whereas, like my partner, my para sister, Beth, she likes to kind of like not know anything going in because she has abilities. So for her, you know, it's hard for her to get her or to tell her the story of things going in because she wants to take it all in when she gets there. And she wants to find out, you know, it's the validation aspect of it. But I don't know. It's kind of cool. Betty and Bob.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You drew Betty and Bob.
Yes, I did. Y'all can't see this in the... Y'all can't see this, but me and Shay, when we were talking about the show, we had a dance party. We had this dance party, and I showed her Bob, which is like a character that I just made up out of nowhere. He's like my pride and joy. And then she made Betty.
Yes, I had to make Betty. Bob needed a Betty.
A best friend named Betty. Alrighty, I'm gonna draw a freaking Karen. Hold on, I need a new piece of paper. Okay. While I do that, another question from Darren Best. Do you think an exorcism helps or hurts a situation?
I think it depends on the situation, right? So I think that, if there's a D word involved, then, absolutely an exorcism would help. The church sanctions it. I guess it's really hard to say. And I think it needs to be done by someone who really knows what they're doing and has experience behind it. Like James Anino, there's several. I think it can definitely help. If it's just something that's not like demonic and it's just kind of a weird, funky energy thing going on, I think it would depend on what's causing the haunting as to how you get rid of the negative entity. But if it's a demonic haunting, then yes.
All right. Another question from another Quayin. Yeah, that's Quayin. Another Quayin from Darren. How do you feel about pregnant women going on investigations and the chance of the woman or the baby getting possessed?
Well, I think that, babies are very well protected within the mother. And I think as long as the mother is protective of herself. James Cloud, that's another good one, Darren. I think it's up to each individual mother. Like, I don't think I have the right to tell anybody what they can and can't do as far as that goes. It's not my decision to make on their behalf. But I think that most women who are pregnant will make those decisions for themselves and make the right ones. But I do think that the baby is very protected. I wouldn't go to some really horribly nasty haunted place if it were me, but that's just me. So each his or her own, or I guess her own in that situation until science advances further.
Okay.
See this.
Well done.
Karen would say absolutely not. Under no circumstances.
My kids can hear me because they're listening to Kids Pop.
Yes. Karen would not approve.
My kids can hear me because they're listening to Kids Pop. Okay, Karen.
Yes.
Jeez.
Karen didn't join our dance party. She doesn't approve of that either.
Yeah, Karen, not ready. Just one person in the comment section just named Karen. It's just like, why did you name me this way? Oh. Why?
We have a Karen in the comments?
I have a... Do we?
Oh, I thought...
That was just a joke. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the questions. Where was I? Okay, another question from Darren. Mm-hmm. What are your views on the owners of the residents want to stay while investigation going on in their house?
I think that's on a case-by-case basis too, right? So if they're owners who are, being tormented and they don't understand the whole paranormal world, it might be best for them to vacate. And in most instances, I think it's probably the best thing to do, because if you're an investigator and you're going into a residential location and you're doing an investigation, you want to understand things as they occur, right? You want to do a true investigation, and that means eliminating outside interference. And just sometimes other people in the house outside of your team can add noise pollution or, make the environment challenging to investigate. So it's probably best that they're not there. Unless they, if it's like you or me and you say to me, Sharla, I have something going on in my house, I wouldn't come into your house and kick you out to the curb.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're doing, right? So
yeah.
I think it depends.
Yeah. Good point. Here. It's a dance.
All the good questions.
It's a dance party.
Dance party.
What is this? What has his show gone to as entertainment?
The Bob and Betty Show.
Bob and Betty Show. No, Karen. Okay, no. I'm sorry for anybody that's named Karen in the comments. I'm sorry. Okay.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal. It's just me and Charla's characters, my dude. I almost said Shay. Shay and Sharla. Wow. The Shay and Sharla Show. Okay.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Exactly. The Shay and Sharla Show, starting in 3, 2.
We call it the Shay Shar.
The Shay Shark. Oh no, that just reminded me of that.
You know, it's funny because the world of emojis has given me a new nickname. There are a lot of people that when they go to type my name in, you know, if they're texting me or something, autocorrect changes my name to Sharks. And so because of that, I have a lot of my friends now call me Sharks.
Hey, Shark.
And
Hello.
they'll send me little shark emojis.
Okay, now I know what to do.
Yeah.
Now I know what to do.
Thank you, Internet.
No problem.
Thank you, autocorrect, for my new nickname.
No, you know, like this person just like creates an account that's just called autocorrect. No problem.
Shark.
Shark. Okay. Another question from Darren. What's the one object in the world you would never want to be haunted?
My toothbrush.
Why?
Who would want to brush their teeth with a haunted toothbrush?
Just use mouthwash.
We're talking 2 to 3 times a day. You know?
Just use mouthwash. You know. I never want bacon to be possessed because that's like my favorite food.
That would be bad, yeah. Or my car. Having my car possessed would stink. That would make a good film, really, if you think about it.
Meow.
The car.
You know what?
Well, they did do that. It was called Christine, wasn't it? Wasn't that the name of it? Wow, I'm really on page now.
I don't know. Okay. So, do you know the movie Beetlejuice that probably everybody in the comments is just like, Beetlejuice! You know?
You can't say it again or you know what's going to happen.
Beetlejuice. You know, like my dad's coming in.
He's unleashed.
Oh no. They feel like my door just opens. Creak. You called. You're ready. You rang. Name the movie or the... Wait, no. What? No, name the show. You rang.
Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
Lurch.
Lurch the butler.
My country came out there, didn't it? My Georgia accent. Lurch.
Lurch.
Lurch. We like him. He's named Lurch.
Lurch.
Everybody sounds like they have a southern accent when they say lurch.
Lurch. Oh, you're right. No, you want to know? So this is an interactive thing. Okay, so do you know when you say forward and back, your lips move that way? Forward and back.
Back. Ah.
Yeah.
Dazzle my friends with that newfound information tomorrow.
Hey, that's mine. Don't steal my property.
I will give you credit.
Yay.
So I was on this podcast yesterday, and the host, Madison Smith, said,
when you say forward and back, your lips move with it. Forward and back.
Forward.
Okay, and then one more question that should bamboozle everyone. So theme parks can snap a crystal clear photo that on a roller coaster that goes like 70 miles per hour. But a bank camera can't get a clear shot of a robber standing still. How?
Okay, that's an easy one. This is my industry. I know this because they are not investing in the technology. That's why. So when you see crappy images of like convenience store robberies or bank robberies on TV, it's because they have low megapixel cameras or they're using analog technology and they're not using the right equipment because oftentimes, upgrades are expensive. And if you're a bank with like 100 plus or 1,000 branches, to change 18 to 32 cameras out per branch is very expensive. So that's why.
Well, they might as well just put a freaking potato in the corner. You know?
I'd like to see that. This is not a camera. It's a potato. But it's going to give you about the same image as your crappy 1984 camera.
For sure. No,
I mean, an artist can produce a better image than some of these cameras I see out there.
Exactly. Okay, so another thing is these people trying to catch a UFO, why do they use potatoes as cameras? Why? They legit use potatoes as a camera. I swear. They're just like, oh, yep, I see a real life, I forgot the word, UFO, and I'm just going to use potato, because why not?
Why not? Potatoes are fairly easily obtainable.
Exactly. You know what? I just need to get a potato as a phone case and be like, do you like my new app? Wait, no. iPotato? Do you like my new iTato?
iTato.
Yep.
iTater.
iTater tot. Yeah. Okay. Back to the questions. Where was I? Okay, question from Darren Buss. On an investigation, are you the clock or are the spirits on the clock?
Say it again?
On an investigation, are you on the clock or are the spirits on the clock?
I think listen to that. There goes my doorbell.
Boop, boop,
It's going to fire and chaos is going to ensue. So I think you both are really. And I guess it would depend on the nature of the investigation too. Have you noticed how I can't answer a straight question? I always have to look at all sides of it. Sorry about that.
Same.
I think that. Well, you're on the clock as the investigator because you have a life that you live and you have to come and go. But I guess they're not really on a clock. If you're talking about a clock as in a timer, they're free to do whatever they want.
Yeah, for a second I'm like, what the heck is he trying to make a point of? What?
I don't know. I need further clarification, but Darren went to eat dinner. He went to eat supper. He said he was going to eat a slipper.
Food.
But then he corrected it and said he was going to eat supper.
Food. Okay, let's go on with the questions.
Next.
Thank you. Next. Don't eat slippers, Darren. Oh my. Okay. Wait. Where did he get? Why did he? What?
It was just a typo. I think he said I got to go eat supper, but I think he said slipper.
Hold on. Where is this? Toothbrush new. I hate autocorrect. Where is this?
Keep going past all the Christine responses.
Okay. And I see that comment. I think I just went too far. I'm probably looking at it, but I just can't see it because I'm basically blind. Blind. I am legally blind. Thank you.
Oh, he said go eat sipper.
Sipper. Oh yeah, you go eat your sipper.
Now Darren's got a country accent. He's gonna go eat supper.
He's gonna go eat sipper. All right. What shall we talk about next?
Mama Deb has a question. She says,
"Oh, okay.
Sorry, you're the host. Take it, host with the most."
Wow. But wait, Mama Deb, just a little question. Is that your pupper? If it is, it's so adorable. It has a cute snoot.
I'll have to zoom in. Oh, he's got a football.
Yeah. Hey, he catches it and runs too.
Takes the ball and runs with it. That is a initiative.
Wait, is it a he or a she? I'm not assuming. You know what? That is one cute pupper. I have a Boston and a Chiweenie. One has a beautiful beak. The other has a cute snoot. Yeah, that's what we call our snoots here. Cute snoots are the ones that mush in, like the mushy ones. Oh, it's a he. Okay. That's one cute pupper. He takes the ball and runs. He takes the ball and runs. He's probably way faster than me, just to be honest. Plus, what do you mean he was? Or was he? Like, is he not your pupper anymore? Like, you know what? You know what? We should just talk about pets. Let's just get on that subject.
That's a great subject.
I know, right? Okay. So, can you tell me about your pets? Oh, wait. No, we gotta read Mom and Dad's question. I'm off topic. Okay. When going on investigations, do you research or go blind?
I like to do, sometimes I do either way. So all the stuff for Ghosts and Vdii series I've thoroughly researched. But if I'm going somewhere with Beth, then sometimes I'll go blind just because it's fun to find those things out when she finds those things out and gets validation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, I know that you have a dog or cat. Wait, it's a dog, right?
I have 2 cats and a dog. And
let's see. Let's go back on the thing and see what his name is.
There he is.
Oh my gosh, hello. It's a little chicken nugget.
Yes.
It's a nugget.
He's a very big nugget. He's a very, very big cat. We call him Fatty Batty because he's very round. And then Bob is the long, skinny one. And then Sparky is our Aussie, and she is
yep, that's the name.
Almost 14 years old. She's almost 14 years old, and she's slowing down, and she's arthritic, and it's really hard. It's such a cruel thing, really. When you think about it, they don't live as long as we do, and
it's sad.
Awesome, and they give us so much of their souls and their lives, and they don't get much time here.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, it looks scary with my flashlight on.
You do look scary. I like that illuminated clock over your head, though.
Oh yeah, thanks. My dad got that.
Good purchase, Dave.
To be honest, I think that he got from work. Not even sure, just to be honest. It just appeared. I'm like, okay, this is part of my office now.
Good swipe, Dave.
He grabs a lot of things from his office. Not his office, his work. He works as an air conditioning person. Yeah. But I asked for a drawing desk for Christmas. Or something like that. I was just I really want a drawing desk. And so he went up and he got me one.
That's awesome.
And the thing is, it still works and it's pretty. And there's a lot of marker stains. But it's okay. Because I don't care. I'm not picky.
No.
I don't care. I'm not picky.
You're
not. My gosh. I'm a panda. Yes, fam. That's great lighting, but I like my candle.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very illuminating.
Okay. Subjects. How's work?
So, how's work? Work is good. I love my new job. I love my new company. Very happy there. And it's fun. I have I manage a team of 18, maybe 19, 18,
wow.
18 or 19.
You don't even know.
Yeah, 18 or 19. I do fire and security, and there's some sales engineers and business development managers and CSP reps. So they're a great team. They're a great crew, and they're a lot of fun. Probably the most knowledgeable team I've ever worked with. Collectively knowledgeable team. So, Yeah, it's awesome. It's going well. Got a great boss. Couldn't be happier.
All right. Okay, so here's a good one that you could probably answer in a few seconds. What's your favorite Starbucks drink?
I like the passion tea, no sweetener.
Cool. To be honest, I've never really had Starbucks.
It's really good.
I've had like those little cake pop things. Those are good.
Those are good too. My daughter Jessica likes those.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Not gonna lie, those are good.
Very good.
All right. Subjects.
Share a question.
Oh, really? Where?
Mm-hmm. 4 or 5 comments down.
I'm looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does she call her kids birds? What?
So the birds. The birds started actually when Nicholas was a baby, and they're all there's a couple of different reasons why, but when they're little babies, they're always hungry. They're like little pee birds. And my kids weren't very crying kids. They were, they didn't cry a lot. They were like, unless they were like extremely tired or needing extreme diaper change. But they were just like little pee birds, like you were always feeding them. And then it dawned on me, there was a song that was a Bob Marley song. I think it's called 3 Birds. And I used to sing that to them all the time. And they loved when I sang that song to them when they were itty bitty. And then we still sing it together now. And, it's just kind of I guess a metaphor for life, because as they grow, they leave the nest, and I don't know. They've always been the birds.
What did the family? Have you ever thought of owning a bird? Like owning an actual bird?
They've lived so long, and I don't know about the practices of breeding birds, and I don't know. There's something like deeply embedded in my consciousness that says they're not meant to be in the house. Like Batman is now playing with my my earphone cords. So I'm questioning at this moment if he's really supposed to be in the house, but in captivity. But and they live so long. So like if you were to get a bird at my age, I'd have to have somebody to take over the care of the bird. And is it really fair to I don't know. I just other people that have birds, I like visiting their birds, but I don't think I could have one of my own. They're very demanding too.
Demanding.
A lot of hands-on with the bird.
Okay. So, what did you think of me when you first noticed? Wow, your cat's just like. Ugh. Okay. So, what did you first think of me when you heard of me? Really?
I thought it was super cool. I thought it was super cool that, there was, that you, number one, were doing what you were doing investigation-wise. And I thought it was even cooler that you have supportive parents that support you in your endeavors, right? Because I think with our kids, we need to support them in what their passions are and encourage them to explore whatever avenues they'd like to explore. And so I just thought it was wonderful that your dad was very supportive and taking you all over the place, and your mom was supportive, and I just thought it was super cool. I thought it was a little badass.
Watch your mouth. This is PG-13. Okay, no.
I just got you back.
Oh no.
Sorry. Badass. I can say it that way. That's not bad, right? Badass.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you like games?
Of course.
Of course. You sound so concerned.
I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So this is called Rapid Fire with Maddie. And people who are in the comments, you can go ahead and join the game. Join the fun, Have some fun with us. Because we're the best source of entertainment, obviously.
Hands down.
Hands down. No, how about hands up?
I guess it would depend on if you're saying forward or backward.
Forward and back.
Backward. Forward and back.
Yeah. If you say backwards, it doesn't really work because backwards words, your lips go forward. So
that's a disclaimer.
It goes forward and back. But hey, I'm not wrong.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to be timing you. Okay. Is everybody in the comments ready? Oh my gosh. Let me get my timer. Nope. I mean stopwatch. Not timer. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Time for my candle to do its work and shine some light. Because it is pitch black outside. Hello, melted snow. Oh, that's another thing. The snow is melting. Yay.
I haven't gotten any snow. I've got no snow. We've had no snow this year. I'm a little bitter about it.
Lucky.
I really wanted at least some snow.
I hate snow. I despise it. Snow can go away. Like, goodbye. Oh, that's the thing. Mother Nature here, it cannot decide. Mother Nature's just like, cold or warm, cold or warm. Let's do cold, cold, cold in like a really hot day. Just to spice things up,
Yeah.
And God is just like, okay.
Give you a little bit of flow of that.
Alright. Gosh, it's like, okay, go ahead. And probably like all the angels. How does this even make sense?
I don't know. They were like doing something else.
God was just on
somebody
his...
dropped the ball.
God was just writing on a script,
Yeah.
Scrolling through scriptogram. Alright, are you ready to start?
I'm ready to game it up.
Okay. What is your favorite experience so far?
Like with the paranormal?
Yep.
I really enjoyed Malvern last time in October when we were there.
Alright. Most scary place you've ever visited?
Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Okay. Thoughts of first investigation with me?
Awesome.
Real bacon or that fake stuff? Turkey bacon.
You're not going to like this, but I do like the turkey bacon.
Nope, I'm buzzing off. Okay.
And look
Which
at
do you like? And look at the time.
That's all the time you have.
Bye. Which do you like better, winter or summer?
Winter.
Soda or pop?
Soda.
What do you go by, ghost hunter or ghost investigator?
Investigator. Sounds cooler.
True. Okay, what is the thing that you're most scared of?
Spiders.
Same, bro. If you were a superhero, what would be your superpower?
Flight.
What?
Flight.
Oh, I thought you said it right. I'm like, what kind of superpower is that? Oh, yeah, let me help you spell that word from Mary Poppins. Okay, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Anything involving my family.
All right. Xbox, PlayStation. Oh, sorry.
Xbox.
Okay. What's the last thing you put on social media?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
we can skip it if you want.
Probably this show.
All right. What's your nickname?
It depends on who you talk to.
What's the one that most people call you by?
Shar or Sharks. Or
Sharks. Dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna start doing that.
A guy at work calls me Sharshank.
Wow.
For sure.
Shark with a shank, apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
He calls me Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. Wow. What's your greatest achievement? Paranormal or just...
I'd say my kids. And
family.
I don't know if that's an achievement or not, but I mean, just being a mom, I think.
Yeah.
I love being a
counts.
mom.
Yeah. Okay. What is the last time that you got scared?
The other night, I kind of freaked myself out a little bit. I thought I heard something downstairs. And I went downstairs and I forgot that I had fallen asleep with the dryer on.
That's honestly me. That's honestly me in my house.
Yeah.
Like, just honest. Okay. Where do you go to relax? Starbucks.
No.
Starbucks, of course.
No,
Okay.
There's no relaxing at Starbucks. Because if I'm at Starbucks, I'm working because I'll be on Wi-Fi. So
True.
the beach. The beach is my happy place.
Okay. SB7 or nap?
I would have said, like, 2 years ago, I would have said SB7, but I like apps now.
All right.
I like them both.
Okay, what's your favorite candy bar? And yes, M&Ms and all that count too.
I'm a big Reese's Cup fan or Milky Way.
Yeah, those are actually really good. Musketeers, Milky Way. So if y'all want to send me any of those in my P.O. box, okay, now.
Although I just had the Justin's peanut butter cups, and those are really good.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, puppy chow is my addiction. Like, I don't even know if that really identifies as a candy bar or just candy in general, but like, if it does, that's my favorite. Like, that's my addiction. All right. Creamy or chunky peanut butter?
Ooh, I like chunky.
I like both. Okay, now.
Yeah.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Cats or dogs? Or both?
Both.
Yeah, I knew that you were probably going to be like, I can't choose. Who do you admire the most?
I feel like this is the part where I should say something like Mother Teresa, or. But I think I admire most people who overcome obstacles.
Yeah. Kind of like the pacer test. Okay, now. Kind of like the pacer test. That's really scary. Okay, now. What is your dream job?
Ooh, astronaut.
All right. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Fun?
I already know what you are.
Okay, you describe me in 3 words.
I am shark. Okay, for real though.
That works.
Awesome. Here. Kind. Awesome. And
Tall.
yeah, that one too. I don't know what to say because I was like, caring, no, kind. I was like, no, caring fits under the same. Okay.
Thank you. Those are really nice words.
No problem. I am shark.
I'm shark.
Yes. If you could be any animal, what would it be? Sharks.
Yeah.
I would be a shark.
I just had this conversation, and what did I say?
An animal.
There's so many I would be. Probably a bird.
I want to be an otter. Those are my favorite animals.
They're really cute. Otters are so cute.
Because they're just giant water dogs.
And they're so happy, and they just roll around in the water.
Exactly. They're just like, wee!
Yeah. There's a place now where you can swim with otters, kind of like how you used to be able to, can go swim with dolphins. There's somewhere, I think it's in the Bahamas somewhere, maybe, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe Florida, I don't know. You have to look it up, but you can go and actually have an otter encounter and swim with otters. How awesome would that be?
Okay, Dad, we're going on a field trip. Pack your bags.
I think you oughta.
Oh my God. I bet you otter. Okay. What is your favorite movie quote?
Ooh. Ooh.
Who knows? Let me think.
We might have to come back to that one.
All right. Action or horror movies?
Definitely action. I'm not a big horror fan.
I'm a horror fan for sure. Okay, late nights or early mornings?
Late nights.
Okay. Residential or commercial investigations? Okay. Pizza or tacos?
Taco pizza.
Oh my god, I never heard that answer. You know what? You're very creative. I should have put that in your thing. I am creative shark. I'm creative shark.
Shay said nobody puts baby in a corner. That is probably the best line ever.
Okay, now your grammar. Do you say Appalachian or Appalachian?
I don't know. Appalachian.
Good job. It's Appalachian.
What did I say?
Appalachian.
Okay.
So good. Okay. What's your favorite type of ice cream?
Sherbet. Lime sherbet.
Okay, before we get into the hard ones, let's go back. What is your favorite movie quote?
I don't know. I might have to steal Shay's. That's a good one. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Mine has to be
from after that one movie with oh gosh, I don't know. We might have to come back to that one. I don't. I'll go with Shay's for now. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Mine has to be Do Re Egon from Ghostbusters. Or I'm probably gonna get this wrong. And it's probably going to be, like, really embarrassing because it's going to be, like, right there. But, it's, you know what? I'm really glad to be a part of this plan. Let's go do it. From Peter Venkman. Okay. Now the hard ones. Do ghosts fart?
Of course.
Okay. Now, the extra hard one. Are there human ghosts underwater?
This is something I would love to explore, and I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, let's just put a Ziploc bag. I mean, not Ziploc. Let's just take a K2, put it in a Ziploc bag, and take it underwater. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no problem.
The Ziploc bag.
Totally modify equipment to go
underwater.
30, 60 feet, maybe. I did a wreck dive one time that was, I think, 110 feet. And I swear, when you're swimming through those vessels, I don't know. There's definitely something down there.
That's cool. To be honest, I don't know why, but like I've never really wanted to go underwater. Just the fear of running out of oxygen, just being like, well, this is how it's gonna end for me.
Well, you can always. You don't have to go like 100. You can stay, 30, 20, 30. There's plenty to see in 15, 20, 30 feet below.
True.
And,
True.
You're not going to really suffer too much if you come up too quick if anything happens. So, I mean, you will, but, you want to take a nice slow ascent, but in a safety stop. But in a pinch, 15 feet, I mean, swimming pools are like 10. Some of them.
True. True. All right, so it took you 10 minutes, 38 seconds, and 33 milliseconds, but I'm going to take off 2 minutes because of that, like, thing in the middle. Like, that was my fault, because, like, we just went off track.
We tangented.
Mm-hmm. So that would leave you with, like, 8 minutes, 38 seconds, and 33 milliseconds. I have no idea, don't ask. All right. So I'm gonna make a little. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna try to make the best possible intro.
Okay.
I mean, not intro. Yeah, let's just do an intro at the end of the show. The off-brand iCarly theme, please. Okay, insert iCarly here. But instead of iCarly, just put Madi or Spoopy.
Well, how did that song go?
I know. You see.
La 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 la.
Da da da. Do wonderful. Live life. Breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there. It'll be so wonderful.
It'll be so spoopy full.
It's all for real. Just telling you just how I feel. Dun 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 do 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 do. Okay, no. That's not how I sing. That's not how I sing. And if I did, well, my music teacher would probably kick me out of choir. She'd be like, why is there a rat in our choir room? Ooh, my thing just went off. Okay. Oh my god, there's a ghost. Okay, no, I was just like way too loud. All right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Instead of saying the Shadow Man rounded the corner, let's say the football players from Beetlejuice rounded the corner. Ooh, yes. Okay, well, I'm starting to see the football players from Beetlejuice rounding the corner, and they're telling me that our time is over and Beetlejuice is here to see me. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that name 3 times in him. 3 times in a mirror. Okay, I should have done that. Okay. So I'd really like to thank Sharla for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, and just in case anybody does not know your social medias,
at Sharla Hardin, HarlaHardin.
Letters. So many letters. Okay.
So many letters.
Oh my gosh, there's so many letters. Okay. So now for my listeners out there, I'd really like to say thank you for being with me tonight. My next show will be March 1st, and my special guest will be... Hold on. Gotta check my schedule. Wow. Wait. Oh, I said Morgan. It's Megan Deputy. Okay. Candle. Okay. Megan Deputy with the show Ghost Finders. Make sure if you're not following me, give me a follow at Madison Paranormal Investigation on Facebook and Maddie_Paranormal_Investigation on Instagram. So for tonight, peace, love, and happiness. And most of all, be spoopy, everyone.
Spoopy.
Spoopy.